All right, here's my new top 10 this week in college football. Let's go with the top team in the country. That's the Georgia Bulldogs. They stay there. I know they didn't play great against Kent State, but they're going to stay at number one because of their body of work. I got Ohio State at number two. That's the best offense in the country, folks. Don't at me about that, by the way, and it might not be that particularly close. C.J. Stroud, early front runner right now for the Heisman Trophy. I've got Bama at three, and then there's going to be a gap. Okay, so you can do the top three pretty easily, and I don't really care what order you put the top three, but then there's a gap. And then you go with the rest of the top 10, and that's where you could have all sorts of different teams in there, and they can be in a lot of different orders. I'm going to go with this. Michigan at number four. Even though they struggled at times against Maryland, I still think that's a very explosive and good football team. They're at four. Clemson at five. It was very important for Clemson to win a game in which DJ Uiagalelei had to be great, and he was against Wake Forest in the overtime win on the road. He threw for over 300 yards for the first time since he was a true freshman against Notre Dame in replacement of Trevor Lawrence. I've got Kentucky at six. Oklahoma State at seven. Quietly, best team in the Big 12 right there. USC at eight. Important how they won that game, by the way, in Corvallis. Think about that. Your quarterback and your star struggles. Their defense had to show up, and they're able to still win the game. I think the way that they won that game is going to be important for them moving forward for their team chemistry and their belief that everybody needs to contribute on a week in and week out basis. At number nine, I've got Penn State. Again, quietly, they've got a run game. They've got a good defense. That could be a really good team moving forward. And at number 10, Tennessee. Those Volunteers, what a great win that was against Florida. Tennessee jumps into my top 10, and that'll round things out for this week.